Hi, today we'll be automating back computation on Microsoft Excel. So back computation means computing for your distances and your bearings using your easting and your northing coordinates. So let's start. Here will be station from. Here should be distance. Here should be bearing. Here should be changing easting, changing northing, easting, northing, and here will be what? Station 2. Okay, so what the next thing we have to do is to get our data. Here should be PT1 to 4. I'm using 4 points. Here will be PT1 okay. Here will also be PT1 because you'll be repeating the first coordinates. So let me get my input data from here. Control V, and I have it here. So I'm going to repeat the coordinates here, the first coordinates. Control C and then Control V. So the computation starts with here. Type in this formula, equals to, that's G4 minus G3. Enter. Here, double click on this dot, and here will be equals to F4 minus F3. Hit enter, double click here, skip the bearing, come to the distance. The formula for distance is this: square root of changing easting square plus changing northing square. So I'm going to type that in Excel. This square this square. I have the distances here. I'm going to skip the bearing and I'm going to come here and call it draw bearing, BRG, and then another one, decimal, BRG. So here, bearing, as you can see, is tan inverse of changing easting over changing northing. So let's type that in Excel. This all over this. Alright, you hit enter and you have the bearing here. So the remaining one rule that we have to follow, and that is the 4-quadrant rule. It states that when the changing easting is positive, changing northing is positive, they are in the first quadrant, so add nothing. If changing easting is negative, changing northing is positive, they're in the fourth quadrant, so add 360. Then below is in second quadrant and third quadrant, you add 180. So let's type a formula that solves that into Excel. So you type in this formula here. It's equals to if and this greater than 0, this greater than 0, return what? This. If and this less than 0, 0, this greater than 0. Then do what? This plus what? 360. else what, this plus what, 180. Hit enter. I have it here. Double click on this dot. Now come here and call this converter. Okay, merge and center converter. So here you call this decimal PRG. Here should be degrees, minutes, seconds, and then DMS. This is degree, minutes, seconds. This is what you want to do here. So what you need to do is to what, copy here, come here, paste as values, and then okay, let me expand my sheet. Here what you do is type this formula, round down. What are you rounding down? This to 0. So that's the degrees. Double click on this dot. The minutes, you type in this formula, is equals to what? Let me say this minus what, this, times what, 60. I have it here. Okay, I want to round this thing down, so I'll type round down. All that to 0. Hit enter. Seconds. It's getting a little bit complicated, but you should understand. This is equals to this minus this times what, 3600. Okay, minus what, this times 60. And that is it. But this time around we'll be using the round function, so you type round and rounding it down to 0. So you hit enter and that is solved. Double click on this dot. Now at this degree, minutes, seconds, let's type this formula, concatenate. Okay, I'm going to click this to make my life easier. I'm going to come here, select here. Here is SHA-176 for the degree symbol. 176. Then here is select the minutes. Here the minute symbol is this, and then here you select the seconds. Second symbol is this. So you click OK, and there you have it. So you have this here, and then double click. Excuse me, sorry. This formula is meant to be here. Can delete this. Right, double click here, and everything is in order. Right click, copy, and bring it here. Right click, paste as values alone. So now you to make the work look neat, I'm going to do this. What we have from here down to here, image and center, is back computation program, whereas this other side is the converter. So just going to fill it here. Alright, and then here fill it with this. Same with here, then here. So sorry, here and here. Should end here, whereas these other ones should not be filled. That's because the back computation ends here and the converter ends here. These two columns, they exist to make your computation easier. So once you want to print anything you are doing, you know that this is your back computation sheet. It ends here. These other ones came in to simplify the coding process, and this other side is a converter. So do have a great day. Bye.